what's going on, everybody, man? It's your boy Don. Wow, we got stuff to talk about today, man. Um, what a tough loss last night, and I was kind of venting after the game, as you guys know if you're part of the stream, because I had this same box score up, and I was so mad about what transpired last night that I told myself that this video that I was gonna make the day after. So today, when you see this, so that I can have a level-headed opinion, and much just hasn't changed to me. Look, I can scroll up real quick and tell you that if you allow somebody like Josh Hart to get 19 rebounds, right, and you allow Jeremy Grant to go 21 or 28 from the free throw line, right, for 44 points. Anthony Simons went for 38. Listen to me. Listen to me. This is an RJ Barrett video mostly. But before I get to RJ, because I will. I definitely will. The problem here is simple. We have no identity. We have no identity. And the key contributors don't contribute together all the time. But this is where RJ Barrett comes in to me. Because it's because of him that we're constantly now losing these close games. I believe it's him. I really do. I really do. Because, to be honest, as much stick as Julius Randle has gotten over like the last 2 years or so, I feel like Randle pretty much plays very consistent most games. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying he's not turnover prone. I'm not saying he makes the bonehead plays. I'm not saying that because of course he does. But if you look at our starters, besides Jalen Brunson and Randall most of the time, I say 70% of the time, you know, there's no other guy that can really score for us when we need him to. Julius, RJ Barrett has had so many opportunities, in my opinion, to prove that he can play. The guy played the most minutes out of everybody, and every game it's an excuse. Every game we give this guy an excuse. Yes, I know the last week he was sick, and then it's this, and then the shot's not falling, and now he can't really drive to the hoop. So now he's trying, one thing he keeps doing now, he keeps forcing things all the time. He keeps forcing things all the time, even when it's not going, and he doesn't pass. Do you guys notice he doesn't pass when he gets inside? Like it's like he has to score because he has to prove everybody wrong. And I think in him trying to prove everybody wrong, it's messing up everything else. It is RJ Barrett for me right now that is the guy that I can signal out here, to be honest, as one of the reasons why we don't win these close games. Because I always say if he scores 17, at least. I need him to really he should be able to score like 25 by now. Like Randall gets damn near 25 whether he plays well or not. You know what I'm saying? So that's just where he is. Jalen Brunson is coming ready to play, and RJ Barrett. He look. I don't think he's good. I don't think he's great. I think he's average. He's average. He's average. RJ Barrett to me is average. And I can talk about Grimes, and I can talk about Obi, and I can talk about Sims and quickly. But really, to me, this is really about RJ right now. To me, look, if you play 44 minutes and you go 6 of 22 from the field, something is wrong here. Then you go 1 for 7 from 3, you know, 6 to 8 from the free throw line for a total of 10 rebounds, 5 assists. No way, boy. No. No, 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 no. If it was me, honestly, in hindsight, you have no idea why you didn't offer RJ Barrett right now for Donovan Mitchell. If you think about it, like you're thinking about it, like damn, like we signed this guy. Really, we paid RJ, we paid RJ all this money. We paid him all this money for us to kind of look foolish right now. Like damn, like the type of money you're paying him, you expect a product by now, and he doesn't have it. Last year he was supposed to be a good 3-point shooter. This year he can't shoot the three. He's supposed to be working on his drive to the hoop. His drive to the hoop, it's a crapshoot. You have no idea what RJ is going to give you. You know what I'm saying? And I'm sitting over here saying like, boy, I don't think RJ Barrett is that good. I think he's average. I think he's average. I don't think he'll be an all star. I don't think maybe he'll win Most Improved one year or something like that. But even that is like so far away now for me. Like you can't lie. You can't lie. It's right there. It's right there in everybody's face. It's right here in everybody's face. You can tell that he's really not that good. I don't think he is. Like I'm sick and tired of the he has the work ethic and he had to stop, just stop. There are guys who have developed in the same period who are 2, 3 times better than him now. This Anthony Simons kid is basically going to take over for Damian Lillard soon. We're giving guys too many excuses all the time, and Mitchell Robinson fits in that category too, because I was never high on him. And we have since benched Fournier, so you can't really point out Fournier. You know what I'm saying? I don't think RJ Barrett is that good. I don't. He's not. You should have. If that was the case, we should have gotten rid of him before we paid him. Because B Sims always says, once you pay people, these are the people that you go with going forward, and he's right. He's right. These are the people now that we are trying to go with as we're paying them, which is tough. Which is a hard reason to see why quickly, for example, I find it hard to see how he is going to get paid and remain on the bench as a young guy when he's the most talented guy that we have right now. You know, I think sometimes for everybody else that doesn't play, doesn't start quickly, Sims, Obi, their development depends on how well the starters play. But if you constantly have this wishy-washy from RJ, and Randall is guilty of it too, but I feel like I understand now what Randall brings. He gets his points, man. Like, I'm not saying he's perfect, but he's not RJ. RJ is the worst player in that starting lineup. I'm sorry. And I didn't want to say that. And that sucks and that hurts, really. But he is the worst player in that starting lineup, to be honest. I'm not gonna lie to you. And I am contemplating probably benching him and then quickly play. It has to happen. You cannot have any more excuse for RJ Barrett. I don't think he's that good. I don't think he'll be that good. Because really the problem is that sometimes you say, he can play better in such and such team or this team or that team. But look, he plays the most minutes out of everybody. So it's not like he hasn't had the opportunity. It's not like he hasn't had the opportunity. You cannot say that the opportunity has not been given to RJ. Like, what am I waiting for? You tell me. What am I waiting for him? Like, what am I waiting for to see? You tell me. I can get so mad about this now because I was watching this yesterday, and then if I scroll to what the Blazers did yesterday, the Blazers really aren't that good, but they pretty much outplayed us in every single category. You name it. Shooting. In fact, where's the box scores for the team as a whole? Team as a team. 10 of 32 from 3. 35 defensive rebound. 47 rebounds total. Oh my God. You know what I'm saying? It's like what am I waiting for? There are teams being developed left, right, and center every 3 or 4 years from scratch. You know what I'm saying? And I'm sitting here and I'm looking at this team and I'm looking at this like, we don't have much going on here right now. We're not good enough to tank. You know what I'm saying? We're not good enough to make the playoffs. We're also not bad enough to tank. What the fuck? That's what I'm really looking at this team right now. I'm saying, damn, this is not good. This is not good. This is like, out of all scenarios for not trading of Donovan Mitchell, this probably is the worst one. Thinking that if we kept the youth together, that at least they would have a chance to develop. And I'm looking at this team now. I'm saying besides Randall and Brunson on the starting lineup, right? I'll take Obi and Quickly, and that's about it. You know what I'm saying? I can't even take Grimes right now because I don't think Grimes is playing that good. even though I think he has potential, I think they hyped that kid up a little bit too much. You know, he has a lot more. This is an important year for Grimes, and I know I'm all over the place because it's supposed to be about RJ, but like the anger comes out in other areas too when I start scrolling and I'm reading names. You know what I'm saying? Because it's nonsense at this point, really. It's nonsense at this point that we still haven't figured it out. And I think one of the biggest, and you guys know, one of the biggest problems that we have had is we stick with guys too long that we should have left. We should have we should have moved on a long time ago. I wouldn't have been that mad if you would have traded RJ. You know what I'm saying? It's like if we would have gotten something solid back for him that's more consistent, I wouldn't have been mad. Let's say he would have turned into an all-star, great. But if that's the argument, no, then answer this. Answer this. How many guys really left the Knicks and became all-star players? And that should tell you something. That tells you something about how we draft. That tells you something about what our development is, and that tells you something about overall our talent evaluation level. To be honest, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm holding on to people here that really they wouldn't have much of a shot in other teams. Like I have no idea how many minutes RJ Barrett would play off the bench somewhere else, but he wouldn't be starting. I'll tell you that. He would not be starting. You know what I'm saying? It's uh it's sad. It's sad because I don't think he's got it. I don't think he's got it, RJ. I don't think he's got it. If there's a way to make something happen here with this team, the panic button, you gotta press it now. You gotta press it now because this is not good. And we will all die by this. We will all die on this RJ Barrett sword. You know what I'm saying? We will all die on this RJ Barrett sword if you keep backing him like this, because I don't think that boy is gonna really. If you told me today that RJ Barrett is gonna be the one to carry us forward, I told you you're out of your damn mind. You know, if anybody still tries to tell me that, because I think it's obvious. I don't even think it's really Randall. You know, I don't think it's Randall. I don't think it's Brunson. You know, Grimes is still trying to develop. Mitchell Robinson to be is not that good either. Oh God! I mean, Obi Toppin is good, but he needs more minutes. But he can't find minutes when this team because it'd be hard for him to create his own shot. Own shot. Isaiah Hartstein, he's really not that good. Jericho Sims is very good, but he's undersized, which is tough for him in some matchups, as you can tell with the Nurkic uh, matchup last night. McBride is actually has potential. I think they should keep that kid and see what they can do with him. I think McBride actually has potential, but you got to trust him more. You know, especially with D Rose out. Quickly is obviously our most talented guy. I say, hey man, put quickly in there. Put quickly in there at the two. Seriously, put quickly in there at the two and see what you get. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't think the RJ Barrett deserves to start anymore for the next couple of games. If you did it to Fournier, why is RJ being excluded from this? I'm sick and tired of the excuses for that kid. I'm sick and tired of the excuses for RJ. No more excuses for him. No more excuses for him. He needs to sit on the bench. He needs to sit on the bench. Quickly has been playing way better than him. You know what I'm saying? He deserves the opportunity to be the second guard off the bench. And that's it. It's your boy Don. Didn't want to rant, but you know that's what happens when you watch these games. Let me know what you thought in the comment section, man. I don't even know where we go from here. I really don't. But I had to make this video today, and I thought maybe I'd feel better if I slept over it, but apparently I didn't. Looking at this at the numbers, you know. Like, comment, subscribe, enjoy the videos, man. And I'll see y'all next time, man. It's your boy Don. Let me know what you think, man. Peace. I'm out.